Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Maddie and this is Floating Funds, and today we are working on our reallocation video, and we are also going to be counting all the money in my ding 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 box, which is exciting because we have been working on this since we started doing savings challenges, which was in August. So we're going to see how many challenges we completed, because if you don't know, every time you complete a challenge you ring a bell and you put $1 into here, so it's like another savings challenge on top of the other ones. So I'm very excited to see what is in here. And we're going to be doing this a little bit differently because I'm going to be reallocating things, but I also am going to be doing kind of like excessive reallocating. So a lot of these don't have necessarily a specific binder or folder that they're going into, but they will have like a specific challenge. It'll make sense when I get there. So these are the Christmas challenges that I just finished, and we went ahead and we took the money off of that because we did have last minute gifts that we had to purchase, because again, your girl didn't plan ahead this year for Christmas. So now I officially have, which is great. And so now anytime we do a Christmas challenge, it will be going towards 2025's Christmas. So we will hopefully not have to do this again, but that is what that's from. And then anytime I have $2 bills, I will be pulling those to the side and putting them to the side, because then these are going to be going into, they got wet from my coffee. So sorry, that's what I'm messing with. They will be going into my mini binder. It's this one that I talk about on one of my cash miss videos. And if you missed that, then you're going to want to go check that out. Otherwise, you know, just stay tuned because this will come into play here in just a couple days. So those will be pulled to the side and put into that. Anytime I have ones, those are going to be pulled to the side. Well, at least this one. These are all going to be going into my letterbox, which I have a folder that is designated to that. And I will be doing that in this video as well, because then that kind of helps to reallocate these. But then everything else that's coming out of here, these are all going to be going to specific places, basically. Well, kind of. We're going to still reallocate them randomly, but there's going to be different topics. So let's go ahead and get into these. I did pull money off of some of these, which I'll explain when we get to them. So I'm not going to go through in depth whose challenges or what or anything like that, because we'll be here forever. So we got that one, which was Becca 777, Becca Budget 777. There we go. And then here's some twos. So we're going to pull all those out. Those will go over here. And then I'll divvy those up. There we go. This was my fun monthly challenge that I do. This one came from Party Planner Papery. And I need to plug my camera in, so hold on a second. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I had to plug it in. There we go. That one came from Overthinking and Budgeting. Nice. And then we got into our group plays. This one was from Norella's Budgets. She's my sweet friend Nori. I'm so excited. I have lots of challenges that I'm using for hers this year, and I'm excited to show you guys what I'm doing with them. I guess it'd be this next year. That's crazy. All right, and that last one came from Canadian Finance Journey. That's Bobby. Okay, and then these ones came from my Christmas binder, and so these ones we had finished and we took the money out because we were doing Christmas shopping, which I mentioned in that video. I'm pretty sure pretty much everything else in here we have already taken the money from, so we're not going to have a ton of stuff that we're reallocating. This was my fun shut the box. These just feel thick, but I think it's just because it's cardstock. There we go. And then we got this one, which came from Tiny Budget Co. And I already took most of the money. I just saved the ones. And then we finished this one from Hey Kate Budgets. And then we finished this one, which was my party animal that you can get on Etsy. We finished this, which was for from Our Beautiful Budgets. And then this one from Steph's on a Budget. And all of these last couple ones we took the money from so that we could pay for my stove, which I am so excited about. It's exactly what I'm wanting in our new house. I will put a picture up right here so you can see it. So that is what we saved this money for. So I'm not exactly sure. I didn't write on all of these like I should have how much we actually saved, but that's okay. So that is all of the challenges for this. And so let's see how much we have here. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, so 140, 5, 10, 50, or let's do 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. So 195, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so $218. That's awesome. So what we're probably going to do, because actually now that I'm thinking about it, we are going to reallocate these, but I think we're going to actually save all these ones and put them towards the letterbox, just so that, again, it already is allocated into different topics or categories. So this will give us a huge jump start on that, including all of these. So I am very excited for that. But we do have some in here, as you can see, that are not ones. So we do need to go ahead and get those out, and we'll probably just pop them into here. So let's push all those there. And let's see what we have in here. This is exciting. I'm so excited to see how much we saved. And they smell like lavender, because I have a box that I bought a lavender honey candle in, and once I used the candle, the box was still so pretty that I was putting all my extra money in there, so it smells like lavender. So we got 25, 30. Okay, so we got 30, and then these twos are going to go over here, of course. So we got 32, 4, and 6. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Oh my goodness. Guys, we completed 68 challenges since August. That's insane. So all of these ones, again, they're going to go over here in this big old stack. So we're going to have a big stack. Well, see, now I'm like, maybe we don't need those 18 ones over here. Yeah. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so we'll just do all of those into the letterbox, and these 18 will go into this randomizer that we're about to do. These are going to be saved for, like I said, the friend binder that I'm doing, because anytime I have twos, it's just easier to do those in there. So now I'm going to try and mix these up a little bit. I don't know how well this is going to go, because there's not as many ones as usual. And then I need to get categories. So we keep, I don't know, I'm always so indecisive with my categories, especially right now, because now I'm about to switch into having specific challenges for them, and like specific days that'll be for specific things. And so I don't know, I'm kind of struggling today with this, but I know that we are for sure going to always do some towards our slip fees, and we're always going to do some towards our land payment, because those are things that we're constantly having to pay on. And so of course the sooner we can get those out of the way, the happier we will be. There we go. There we go. All right, so now that I got those decently mixed up, I'm going to get us set up with our categories, and I'll be right back for the reallocation. All right, so I could not find any of the stuff I was needing to make this like little post-its or whatever, so I just pulled the actual envelopes that we're going to be putting money into and that we're needing to put money into. So we're going to be putting money into phone, because we are trying to switch over to a different phone service, and we can actually pay for the entire year in advance, and so that's what we're going to be saving up for, because it is a chunk of change at one time. We have the dogs because they naturally, they eat, you know, and they eat a lot of food, and so we're going to put money towards that just to kind of help relieve some of the stress of trying to get the because we try to get them good food, because one of them is very old, and so we want her to have, you know, the best food that we can give her to just keep meat on her bones. And so we're going to put some money in there. We have land payment, because we do have a land payment every month. We have our house payment, which we do not actually own a house yet. We haven't started that process on our new land just yet, but we are wanting to put money towards that. That way we'll have money for a down payment, or if we want to do renovations, or just to have a monthly payment already built up. We have our slip fees because we do live on a houseboat, and so we are going to put money towards that just to also help alleviate some of the stress there. And then we have maintenance. This is for our car. We are needing to get the, I think, like the front or the back tires aligned. I can't remember what Cody said. And so we're going to start putting money towards here. That way we can get that fixed. So I have a 6-sided die. I'm going to roll, and I'm just going to put one bill on each thing. So, you know, we might be here for a little bit, but this could also go really fast. So we will see. Got a 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just so you know. 6. Sorry, let me do this in camera for you guys. 4. Yep, 4. Nope, this one's 4. That's right. 2. 6. Well, the 6 is getting all the ones. And a 10. Let me do it left. Oh, right-handed. I'm not left-handed. Okay, 4. 1. 4. 2, 4, come on, 5 would be cool, a 2, 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, and then one time we roll a 5, we're going to get just a $1 on there, 3, 1, that's a 4. You can't see it, but it's a 4. Let me grab it. There we go. 2, 1, 3, 2, 5, 5, 6, 3, 6, 3, 3, 5, 6. Guys, it literally never fails. Every time we get a 5, it's been a 1. 4, 5. Oh my goodness. 2. The dogs are raking in all the money. 3, 1, 2, 5. There we go, finally. And then 1. All right, there we go. That wasn't too bad. So let me gather all this up, and we will see how much each of them got. We'll start here. So our phone, we now have 20 or 10, 25, 31, $31 towards our goal. That is great, because again, it's going to be a pretty chunk of change, and so any little bit will be helpful. And then next we're going to do the car maintenance. This one got a lot of ones too. So we have, oh, there's a 10 in there. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $22. Nice. All right, and now we have our house payment, which is $10. It literally got all the ones. So this one I do need to kind of keep separate. I'll put it under there because I need to get the tracker thing out for it. And then this one got a mixture for sure. It's great. I would love if we could get, you know, a month ahead on our payments just to help cut down on the principal. So this is the land payment again. So we got 20, 35, 45, 51, 2. So $52 extra dollars. I'm gonna do the same thing with that one because I need to put that on the tracker. And then our slips. Our slips got 20, 30, 45, 50, 1, and 2. Weird. Got the same amount, but nice. And then our dogs, who took all the money. All I hear is meat's back on the menu, boys, because we got so much money for them now. 20, 40, 65, 75, $76 for our doggos. That's great, though. All right, so we got these reallocated, and now we are going to do the letter bucks. So let me get everything set up for that, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, so now we are moving on to the letter bucks, which is all of the ones that we have saved through completing challenges, and I'm going to divvy these up based off of the letter. If you don't know what a letter buck is, dollar bills have this letter here, and $2 bills do as well. But that basically just says where it was created, or, you know, printed or whatnot. And so there's a challenge where you can actually save based off of that letter. And we have or I guess, yeah, we have, oh my goodness, decided that each of those is going to have a specific spot that it's going to go. Let me get this so you can actually see what I'm doing. And so that's why I decided the ones, for the most part, they were going to be going into this because it's kind of like its own reallocation. So I am going to get these all organized, and I'll speed you up through this process. All right, there we go. I am realizing that it is hard to find A's. We just don't get a lot of A's, and I don't know why. I'm not sure where they're printed. I could look it up, but I just don't know off the top of my head. E, F, G, H. Okay, and we definitely don't get I's. I's are so hard for a lot of people. So I don't really have high expectations for those, but okay, so I'll show you guys the different categories real fast. So we have A, which is for adoption, and that's just to help us in the future if we choose to adopt, or if we can help other people to adopt. We do have some B's, and we have 1, 2. So we'll take this out, color that, and then as soon as we get all of these colored in, then we get to put it towards that binder. I'm looking for my colors. I don't know where they went. I guess I'll just use this. That's ultra fun. Okay, so we got, this one does not look at all like the lid says it should, which is disappointing because that's a really ugly color. Like, that's a huge difference. Oh well. All right, so now we have 4 in here. And then we have a C, which is for car. And this can go to any of the categories within our car binder. And we have 3 for this one. So 1, 2, and 3. So we now have 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 D's, and these are for our dogs. So naturally, again, they got the most. Never fails, apparently. D. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. There we go. So now we have 7 in there. We are well on our way with the D's, which is good because this is also for, like, if we go on trips and we have to board them, we'll have the money in there for that as well. And then of course, like, if they need anything from vet or anything like that, we'll have all that stuff. So it's good to have the money in there for them. And now we have E's, and there were 4 of those.
So we can just send out 4 days for next year. And
all right, and so this one is for entertainment, and that could be literally anything. It could help us pay for a subscription for, you know, like Peacock or anything like that. It could be for coffee. It could be to go to a movie. It could be like we like to go watch plays and stuff. We were literally just talking about one. So stuff like that. It could go for anything that has to do with those. And now we're on F. Oh wow, F got tons. It's like the Lord knows I'm going to need new furniture down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Fs, my goodness. And as I said, this one is for furniture because once we move, we're going to have new furniture. Since we downsized into a houseboat, we are going to need to now furnish an entire home, which is not a bad problem to have, but definitely something that we will have to budget for.
so here's 2 tickets, and it's Back Row Center on June 10th for $98 on Tuesday.
So now we have 11.
49 bucks.
Okay, G, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 G's, and this is for groceries. And this could go towards our regular groceries. This could go towards our Azure Standard. It could go towards the purchase of meat, whichever we decide we need at that time. That's one thing about these is I like that you can kind of narrow them down, but you can still keep them kind of broad, you know, because sometimes I learned that I get stressed if I set a goal for myself and then life happens and I realize that goal is not as useful now as it was when I set the goal. So something like this helps me to just be able to keep that a little more broad, I guess. So I like that. I like that. But you do it however you want. There's no right or wrong way. It's just for my personality. That's what I like better. All right, so we got 2 H's, and this is for my hubby. And naturally, we don't get as many H's as I thought that we would. So he now has a whole $3. He's over there thinking, I can't even get a cigar for that. All right, there we go. And then next we have K, which is kiddo. That's for our daughter. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ks. Right, there we go. Alright, sorry, my camera was shutting off. And then last we have L, which is for land, and this could be towards the payment. This could be towards things that we might need for the land. It doesn't really matter. Most likely going to go towards the payment of it though, because that's our goal, is to get that thing paid off sooner rather than later. So every little bit helps. And if you missed any of my cash miss videos, especially the one that I talk about the letter bucks in, I am going to be putting money into these through my mini challenges. Anytime there's ones, this is where they're going to go. And then if there's ever any 5s, 10s, 20s, anything like that with the mini challenges, then those are going to go into my 100 envelope challenge. So it's just another way, again, to reallocate without having to necessarily wait till the end of the month, and to just help ensure that all these things are getting funded, because that's the goal, is we want all of our stuff funded. So there we go. That was all that I have. That was a lengthy video, and I'm sorry, but we were able to get a lot of things allocated and funded and further ahead, which is the whole reason why we're here. So thank you guys so much. This was the very last one that we are going to do for 2024. The next video that you see from me will be for 2025. So this was it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful new year, and until next year. I hope you guys will continue to float on and continue to save. Bye, guys.